Hey, what's going on? It is your boy, Mr. D.R.E, and you know what time it is. It's time for Grown and Throwed Off, and you know who I got in the building with me. Say what's up, boy.
B-Mac is in the building another time to drop that hot fire, man. You know we got to drop that fire, man. Right, straight off the corner.
Okay, Mr. D.R.E, Mr. B-Mac. You know B-Mac come in real cool, real calm and collective. You know he come in like this, you know. See, I'm more for the, the rowdy bunch. I'm really for the, I say the man crowd, and then, Mr. B-Mac come in, seductive for all the ladies. Hey, you know what it is. It's Mr. B-Mac, and they're ready for another episode to drop that fire.
That's how it be, bro.
Hey, so
that's how I be sounding, bro.
That's how you be sounding, man. Be sounding like real, just real cool, First thing I be thinking about when I hear you talk, man, I be thinking about the D'Angelo album, the first album, with Cruising and You're My Lady. I'm like, I could have sworn I smell a Black and Mild burning the way you come in here, like, it's B-Mac in the building, just ready to drop that fire as I smoke that fire. You know how I do. So what's going on with you, man?
Cooling, man. Just blessed to be here, man. Blessed to see another day, bro.
I feel you.
Just taking the time to count my blessings, dog.
Gotta count them, man. Hey, you know what? I believe, people really should take the time. And I think we talked about this one time before. Mm-hmm. Take the time to celebrate yourself, man.
Yeah.
Celebrate yourself. Understand that where you are, man, is a beautiful place. You got to count your blessings. Understanding things could be worse, man.
Yeah.
It can't. I don't know if I said this on here or not, but I remember I was talking about how I was like, man, I'm broke, man. I ain't got no money and all that stuff.
I'm still broke.
And then I met somebody who really was broke. Bruh. I heard somebody say they got like 50 cents in the account and showed it all. I was like, man, and here I am talking about I'm broke. I got money in the bank. I got a little money in the bank. Got a little money in this account. Got a little money in that account. This over here. And I'm saying I'm broke because it's not where I want it to be, man.
Hey, listen, I'm the same way. I can have, some money spread around, have a little bread in the pocket. Yeah. But if it ain't it ain't at a certain threshold,
if
bro,
it ain't what you want,
I'm considered broke. I look at that as being broke.
And so man, I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. I had to say, Lord, I'm sorry, man, because this person was like broke.
Hey, bro, Lord knows, man. Two people. Hey, and honestly, your broke may be someone else's.
Yeah.
Come up, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
man.
Everybody's versions of broke or being made is different.
Yeah, man. I'm having a hard time with this chair. Because this chair, I don't know if it's because I'm fat or whether this chair is just broke. Hey. But this thing be, sliding down on me. So I be having this mic. I keep adjusting the mic and everything.
From one fat person to the next, bro. I feel you, dog.
Lord, he done broke the chair.
Hey, from one fat person to the next, bro. I'll definitely feel you on that one there, brother.
Hey. So listen, let's get into it, man. Did you see the Super Bowl?
Man, I did not see it. I watched some of it, but I ain't watched the whole game.
You didn't watch the whole game?
No, man.
Oh, man.
I didn't watch the whole game.
So I wanted to watch the game, but I was busy working, but everybody was like, please understand, I got the shout outs though, I'm sitting there getting it and everything. All of a sudden I hear, hey, they just scored, bro. They just scored, so,
that's, I bet you the kind of money, man. Everybody got live access to the game, even on the floor, I'm sure.
I'm trying to tell you, boy, they was talking about the game though. And so, needless to say, the team that we wanted to win and the team I thought would win, them Eagles, boy.
The better team
man.
won. Honestly, bro, like I said again, even this back at the show, I'm like, I said, hey, I thought Philly got a better team, but hey, Vegas, you allowed it to go, I guess.
Hey, so what was score 40-22, and it wasn't even that close, really.
Yeah, it was like 22 or 23 or something like that.
It was like 40-6 at one point, and then they just went into prevent.
I said 34-20.
Yep, you said something like 34-21 or something like. I said 28-21.
Yeah,
I did not think it would be a beat down of this proportion, but I got a clue that. Because I ain't gonna lie, I did have a little money on the game.
I ain't putting nothing on that.
I had some money on Philly.
Did not know.
I did have some money on Philly, but let me tell you why I felt so comfortable that we were going to win. Philadelphia was going to win. So the day of the game, the day before the game, I happened to be just strolling. I'm always looking at news articles and things of that nature, and I came across this news article, and it said, "quote Patrick Mahomes." Talks about Donald Trump. I said, wait, what? He did what? Right before the Super Bowl? Oh yeah. Y'all about to lose this. I was like, you can't talk about the commander in chief and think you're gonna win the Super Bowl.
For real.
I said, okay. And I told a guy at work, I said, listen, Philadelphia about to win the Super Bowl. Man, you crazy, man. I said, no. I said, they're going to win. I'm going to tell you why. I said, now, I don't believe the games are rigged, but if they are, please understand.
I still believe the games are rigged.
My homeboy made a tragic mistake.
Tragic mistake?
When he went out and, I can't even use the word. I can't think of the word I want to use, but he pretty much talked about Trump, berating Trump about what he didn't agree with and everything else. I said right then, oh yeah, Trump gonna have them boys swallow them whistles and everything.
Oh man, well they dang sure didn't do that. Well, they kept calling them flags, but it just didn't mean that. Like I said in the last one, bro, the trenches, bro. Philadelphia was just way better in the trenches, bro. Patrick Mahomes took a beating.
Okay, now they may not swallow the whistle, but Patrick Mahomes,
that boy took a beating.
6 sacks, career high.
That boy took
career high, 2 picks.
Shout out to Philadelphia.
A fumble. Yo, he was.
That boy got beat up bad, bro.
Hey.
Like I said, Philly just had a better team, man.
The MVP of the game,
Taylor Swift.
Donald Trump. You don't mess with Donald. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, boy, you talk about that boy Trump, whatever I say, but you gonna lose. You lost.
Okay.
You sealed your fate with that.
Oh, so is that really how you feel? Mr. Goodell, make sure the referee swallows.
You make sure them boys beat them up good, too. Don't you call nothing.
Not a thing. Hey, we got a great show for you on today. We'll be right back after this with Trending News. Stay tuned. Hey, what's going on? This is Mr. D.R.E, and there is a new show coming called The Black Window, where we deal with issues from the black perspective. I want to give you a sneak peek of what's to come. Check it out.
So when you think about it, bro, if you take just all what we've done,
right,
as a culture, black folk, and what we can accomplish, it's like we don't really need nothing else.
Right.
We really don't need too many outside sources, and history has shown whenever it came down to getting something done, like you said, bro, we always found
we got it done.
Found a way.
Man, we it's like we got so much power, man, and it's man, we've been robbed, bro. That's what it just comes down to. We don't recognize our own power, our own strength, but every other race does.
Yeah, and they do, and they utilize us in profitable ways.
Right. All right. We are back. And man, boy, this has been a crazy news cycle, I will admit.
Crazy news cycle.
Yeah. So what I will just go ahead and bring up, let's just get right into it. So you know that they are trying to reintroduce the bill that would pretty much give black people reparations. Yeah. They're reintroducing the bill that would give black people reparations, and this bill is being reintroduced by Ayanna Pressley, Democrat out of Massachusetts.
What are these reparations consist of?
Well, not sure what all it would consist of just yet, but it would actually create a federal commission charged with investigating the enduring impacts of slavery and its aftermath. Along with developing concrete proposals for reparations to African Americans who are descendants of slaves. So they're trying to come up with, just something that to, I guess, say I'm sorry, It's funny to me that every other culture has had reparations in this country, except us. We are the only ones that haven't had reparations. Yeah.
What do you think we would want right now?
I don't know, man. I think about that Dave Chappelle skit. If they actually did do reparations,
you think it'd be more like a financial thing, like we get paid?
I would hope so. I would really hope so. I hope that they would give, so either do something financial, or do something with land.
I about to say, give me my 40 acres in the mule, and I'll be perfectly okay.
Give every, either give us financial assistance or, give us land. Give every black man 5 acres. I won't be greedy. I won't even say 40 acres. Give every black man 5. And then say, okay, here you go. And then, I'm just saying.
I want 40 acres in the mule.
Well, you give me 40 acres in the mule. I mean, I trade in the mule for, a John Deere or something. But we get it.
Yeah, I take 40. I take 40.
Yeah, it's about time because, like I said, every other Asians got their reparations.
What did they get?
I think they got finances. If I'm not mistaken, I have to look back at that, but. Everybody's got their reparations.
About to say, we need our reparations too.
Yeah, man.
Give I want some money.
Yeah, so the bill is let's see, the bill is called the
keep up with that one there.
HR 40.
I'll have to keep up with the HR 40 and see how far that goes.
Yeah.
I bet Trump probably gonna look at that.
And I wish I had more details on it, but it was something that I saw like right before we came on. So, but it is interesting because they tried to do it previously, and I guess it wasn't picked up or didn't have enough votes.
Yeah.
But they are reintroducing the bill. And hopefully it gets some legs, man. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, man, I definitely sign off on that.
It is something to be said that they're reintroducing it at this time in history because we know what all what's going on now. So yeah. But in other news, let's go. So
what's going on?
So yeah. You didn't watch the Super Bowl like that.
I didn't watch it though entirely.
Did you get to see? Because sometimes I like to go on YouTube and they have like all the commercials from the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I did, but I didn't watch. See, now that's one thing I've yet to do. Now I probably will do that today.
Yeah,
I
need
go back
to watch
and look
myself.
at the Super Bowl commercials because
that used to be one of the highlights for me.
Yeah.
So I got to watch the Super Bowl commercials, but apparently, people are mad because of the hypocrisy of Mr. Snoop Doggy Dogg.
Hey man, Snoop been getting a whole lot of grief lately recently. Since this whole, since Trump came second term,
he is catching it. So apparently they are mad because he might. Well, anyway, he is catching it because of the Super Bowl commercial him and Tom Brady made. Talking about hate, which was a good commercial. You want to talk about hate and how it's crazy.
I thought that was an old commercial.
No. Super Bowl commercial. Now, it might have came out before that, but this ran during the Super Bowl, and if it was old, it's just getting everybody's attention now.
Oh, no, it's new. I just thought it was old.
Oh, yeah.
Back then, because, when the only time football got involved in that stuff is when, I think that was back when George Floyd died or something like that, when they did the whole end races and the whole fight for this and all that stuff.
Speaking of George Floyd, it is, listen, let me just go there because we grown and throw it off. So speaking of George Floyd, it was amazing to me how everybody was like, oh, that is so wrong, and we're standing with you, or we're standing with y'all and everything else. And you had all these major corporations, they would say that they're going to invest in black people. They pledged all this money toward Black Lives Matter or black businesses or anything of that nature. None of them, I won't say none of them, but a lot of them was just mouth, man. All them people talking about, we pledged this and we stand.
Sounded good, didn't
it? It sounded real good. It sounded good. When are we going to start holding them accountable? You said all this stuff and you have yet to do it. And now you definitely ain't doing it because, this DEI rollback and,
Yeah, no. They ain't never had no plan. Like I said, it sounded good, though.
It sounded good.
It sounded good.
Yeah. And some of us fell for it. We went in and bought some more of your products. But
oh, man, that stuff ain't going to stop us from spending no money.
Man, you know what? It's unfortunate.
It should, but like I say, it ain't.
But
it ain't gonna
it's
stop
true.
It ain't going to stop us from spending no money.
A lot of us, we don't have a backbone for nothing. If it messes with our convenience, then we not doing it,
Nah,
But anyway, so yeah, Snoop Dogg and Tom Brady.
The GOAT.
He's in trouble, or they're in trouble because they came out with this commercial that talked about hate, and Snoop was saying, I hate you because I don't understand, and Brady was like, I hate you because people I know hate you, and so it was
I hate you because you know where I'm from.
Yeah,
or I hate you because they people don't like you.
Right. It was a powerful commercial, but people are like, stop. What do young people say now? Stop all the cap.
They capping.
Yeah, they capping. I'm an old dude, so I got to make sure I got to run it by B-Mac to make sure I'm saying it right.
This boy make it seem like I'm like 20 years old. Well, I'm glad you got to run it by me, but I'm now, bro. I got called a
You got called
I got called bro.
Man, welcome to the family, boy.
But no, I ain't. That's one part of the family I ain't trying to be a part of, dog. That boy called me like, hey, man, you get me,
Yeah, man, it's man.
What you mean? I mean, I guess, bro.
Like I just heard this person say, we gonna get back to this in a minute, but I just heard I was talking to them, they kept saying GP or something like that, and I was like, what is GP? And they explained it to me, but I can't remember how they used it in the sentence. Yeah, like
I heard of OG.
They was like keeping it GP or GP something. And I was like, okay, because only GP I knew about was Kurt Franklin, God's property. That's the only thing I knew about. But apparently there's a GP. If you know what they're talking about, just let me know. And this came from someone who was older than me. But, they stay hip. So,
A little too hip for me, if that's the case. But I don't even know what that is, GP.
Yeah, so the Snoop Dogg and Tom Brady, they talking about him because we all know that Snoop got in, he made headlines when he performed at inauguration.
That's why I say that boy been all kind of
So let's just do this timeline real quick. So first, he criticized Trump back in 2016, 2017, somewhere in that area. Then he was pictured smoking a blunt in front of the White House, saying F Trump, and then you're performing at his inauguration. Now
it goes back even farther than that.
It does. And so now you come out with this commercial where it says stop the hate, and this is at a time where it seems like all this administration is doing is trying to cause segregation. It's not looking good.
What, talking about because of the stop the stop hate commercial?
Yeah, well, it's basically they're just saying, okay, who are you? First you're saying you don't like Trump, then you're saying F Trump in front of the White House. Now you're performing at his inauguration. Then you're saying, well, we need to stop hating. I mean, who are you?
Hey man, Snoop,
Mr. Gin and Juice, who are you?
Snoop, man, I don't know. The crazy thing about it was like, again, like I said, this is back when he was first elected. He first got elected. Now, I mean, Snoop went on Instagram talking kind of crazy, like, which one of y'all
coons? That's what he said.
Going perform for him, going to be a boy. I mean, going ham. Going ham. But then again, to see him not be out there performing for the man, this go around, it's kind of like,
yeah, I mean,
that's a bad look, brother. You ain't standing on 10 toes when it comes down to that stuff. Now, granted, people have, change of hearts or whatever the case may be, but like, dog,
it's just not a good look.
That don't look good at all, bro. You should have went about that a different way. I feel like,
then I feel
kept
like
that same energy. If you was gonna do that, you should have been like, hey, look, don't owe you apology. Everybody who I called, y'all apologize.
Right.
I mean, do it that way.
Right.
Don't sweep that up on the rug like you want, just like, oh, I don't like that man, I hate that man, whatever the case may be. But people have to change their heart all the time.
Yeah, but so it's just looking crazy. Now there are reports that the reason why he did the inauguration,
it's a favor for a friend.
Favor for a friend, but like I said during the time when it first came out, if that's your boy, he should understand. Like, my friendship should mean enough to where you're not even gonna put me in that predicament. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's like me and you. I'm married, and you said, well, dude, I'm gonna take you to Magic City and I'm gonna let you get a lap dance. Well, and they asked me for a lap dance, and he's like, yeah, I'll go ahead and pay for it. Well, I'm married at the house. Now, even though I may like it,
you're setting the man up.
You set me up, man. You set me up for failure. You see what I'm saying?
I got 120% understand what you're talking about.
So it's man, Snoop is catching it. Now, I don't think there's a lot of criticism for Tom Brady. And it's not because he's white. It's not because of that, but it's just the fact that, when Trump first came out, he said
he's always been a supporter.
He's always been a supporter. And, can you say it looks a little strange when the whole Trump administration right now seems like they're not with loving everybody. Seems like they're going back to, they're trying to bring back segregation in some people's eyes. And if you follow the news, I could definitely understand why people think like that. So does it look a little strange with that? Yeah, I could definitely see that. But Snoop, man, he's just
Snoop taking some strays on that one.
3 to the 4. Yeah, Snoop is just messing up. He's just messing up. In other news, let me get to this before we get to this last one. Did you hear about Sonya Massey? Her family has been awarded $10 million in a civil lawsuit.
$10 million civil lawsuit. Sonya Massey?
Yeah, you remember Sonya Massey?
This name sounds so familiar.
So Sonya Massey, it was a big story about a year ago, was the woman who called for help, called the police for help, and the officer came to her home
and shot somebody.
And shot her in the face. Because the officer apparently told her not to move.
Yeah.
And she ended up getting shot in the face.
Yeah.
And there was some talk that she had mental issues. Can't quite remember if it was confirmed or not, but I believe that was, one of the reasons she was actually called by her, by the way.
Yeah.
No one else in the apartment.
Yeah. I remember that.
She had no weapon. She just had some water on the stove.
Yeah, pot or something.
And the officer was like, don't move. Now, why you had to shoot her in the face, of all places? Because she didn't throw anything at you. But anyway, I'm not even gonna get into that because I feel my blood boiling. But so the family has been awarded $10 million.
Congratulations, but that's not enough for a life that you probably love.
Yeah.
First and foremost, let me say that there is no price to substitute a loved one's life for.
Right.
But I am glad to hear that the family did get rewarded something.
Yeah.
For their loss.
Right.
I mean, I think I'd probably be more concerned about, you know what I mean? I probably feel better about the situation if the person responsible has gotten their due justice or...
Yeah, and I think, I'm not sure what happened with the officer. Listen,
but I won't be surprised
there's so much
somewhere
that happens nowadays till it's hard to keep up with all the specifics of everything.
Yeah.
So y'all forgive me if I don't remember exactly what happened to the officer. I believe he got fired and are facing charges. That might be what happened to him. I cannot remember because, again, there's so much going on.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, though, I am glad that the family did get rewarded something. That was a tragic story.
Yeah, $10 million. I think $10 million is a little low. I mean, I would have wanted about
$100 million.
100 would have been nice, but I think the minimum is 30. Because you gotta look at.
It's hard to put a number on it, man.
It's hard.
It's hard to put a number on that, dog.
But I'm starting at 30 though. I mean, you took this woman's life, like shot her in the face. Someone with mental, like I said, it was reported that she had mental issues. So, man, it's just, I'm like this. I want them to get enough to where it really hurts. You know what I mean? Like, don't let matter of fact, don't make. I don't know if they have like who's actually giving this money, but make it come out the police pensions.
Oh, that's our money.
You know what I mean?
Taxes money.
A lot of times it is a tax money, but start hitting the police. Take their pension. You want me to feel better. You want to stop all this unnecessary killing.
Hey, bro, that's crazy that you said that. I saw a video online, and I was like, you know what, bro, that makes so much sense with this. It was a white guy, and he said, you wanna know one fast, effective way to get to stop police brutality and all of these misfires from guns killing black folk. If every one of us had a $200,000-$300,000 life insurance policy, he said if every African American owned a $2,000 to $3,000, $4,000 life insurance policy, it won't be too many police officers killing us without them getting something to try, because these insurance companies have to pay for it.
Hey,
I say, dang. I say, bro, when he said that, I'm like, bro, you know what?
But that make a whole lot of sense, man.
That makes so much sense. If all of us had, if these insurance companies know that every single, you know what? If I want to be represented, bro, give me a $200 million life insurance policy. Give me that. I take that. I take a $200 million life insurance policy. But if all of us just had like you say, life insurance policy, bro, they wouldn't, bro. If they would get in so much trouble.
Oh man,
they would get in so much trouble.
They're bankrupt.
Life insurance policies, but just imagine.
Yeah,
every single one of those. Every single one is going to cost insurance $400,000, $600,000, or however much the insurance policy is. But when I heard that, I say, bro,
you got to do something to make it hurt.
I say that's crazy, because a lot of us, more specifically in our communities, don't have insurance policies
at all.
Don't even believe in insurance
and
policies.
It's not hard to get, and it's not as much as people think. I happen to do life insurance, and it's not as expensive as people think. Barring what your health is like now, but you can get a term life, a 20-year term life, 30-year term life for you talking, let's just say 200,000. You get one $30. You know,
ain't bad at all.
something like that. It's not, but that is a good idea. The point is, you got to do something. It needs to start really hurting them. I feel like if you hit them with their pension, because they have a nice little retirement. Start messing with that retirement and see what happens. I'm telling you, it'll stop. You have people, it'll be infight.
Make sure ain't none of that misfire, them firearms. Ain't none of that choking nobody out. Nah, we can't afford none of that stuff now.
Every time someone, a black man gets shot and it is found that they were shot unlawfully, and you deduct $500,000 every time, that'll stop immediately.
From not just from the officer, but from the whole precinct.
Oh man, it'll stop immediately.
The whole precinct. Well, I mean, bro, if you're listening, I mean, I know you're Seminole County. I was the deputy of the year, but hey,
there's some good ones out there.
Listen,
there's some good ones out there. But
if one of your buddies, do the wrong thing, just know it's not just gonna cost him; it may potentially cost you.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I think that idea is not a bad idea.
It's not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea. Hey, listen, in this last this last topic. So you remember, I believe this was last episode. We was doing trending news, and the rapper Dank DeMoss, she was denied service from a Lyft driver.
Oh yeah.
Because she was too big. That might have been the episode before the last episode. I think it was 2 weeks ago. Okay. So she's been making the rounds.
I think I saw something about that
too. And I feel for her, and listen, I got a better picture of how this woman look. She up there.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
She ain't my 600-pound life, but
close.
She up there.
You ain't far.
But so listen, here's the thing. So
you not far.
She been making the rounds, and she was at the Breakfast Club. Shout out to the Breakfast Club.
Shout out one.
She was at the Breakfast Club, and of course, at the Breakfast Club they have what we got right now. They have the office seats and everything else.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was during the break, but she requested a seat that is more suitable for her.
Yeah. I think that was before the show. When she first came in.
Was it before the show?
She first came in.
Yeah. And
you got a bigger seat.
Yeah. So she ended up getting a couch.
It's the only chair y'all got.
She got a love seat.
You're like, this is what I'm talking about. This is accommodation. Well, if you wanted him to put that size chair in the back of his car for you to be able to sit in, lady.
This is all I'm going to say. Now, look. I love my sisters. I love my heavy, BBWs. Hey, I'm a fan.
I'm a fan.
But look,
not at that size.
Not at that size.
Not at that size. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's a little much.
Yeah,
but,
right now, bro.
But listen, hey, but listen, if you are currently, what you say? I don't need it.
Hey, yeah, no, brother. No, I can't.
I say, whoa, that's a little more than I thought.
And bro, this is coming from a man who's a fan of
love BBWs,
I love big women, bro. But that right there,
that was a little much.
But I'm not sorry.
But yeah, but here's what I'm gonna say though. If you are suing Lyft because you felt discriminated against because this man said that you are too big to get in his small car, you might not want to have it get out that you requested a love seat to do an interview. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Now feel how you want to feel, but I can almost promise you that they are going to bring that up during the trial.
I don't think if she's suing, I don't think that. I mean, I'm pretty sure that the man has the right to deny any
He's
services.
an independent contractor.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he has the right to deny services.
Absolutely.
I mean, to whoever he sees fits. You feel what I'm saying? Well, in this case, someone who probably ain't gonna go there.
Fit.
But then again, you also
fit.
That's what I was going, but I wasn't gonna say it. But
hey, grown to throw it off.
But hey, I'm thinking that like, because you know when you get these lifts and things of that sort, like you can pretty much request all the way to what kind of car you want to drive.
Right. Now I don't know if it's with Lyft. I know Uber definitely has it.
Yeah, so Lyft do. Like you could get like, you know, a truck or
right. They have like Uber XL and things of that nature.
Like an e-com car, whatever. You know what I mean?
Right.
Bro.
You gotta pay a little extra. I mean, maybe what, $10 extra or something? I don't know.
I would imagine Buddy probably had to be driving like a smart car or
I think it was
a Prius or something.
It was something like a Prius, bro.
Like a Mitsubishi Mirage. Like something that's really small.
I think I saw the car, like they showed the car a little bit. I don't think it was as big as my wife's car. My wife drives a Toyota Corolla.
Is it smaller than that?
It was either that size or smaller. Now I'm gonna be look.
That's a lot of weight on them springs, bro.
I would not be putting that in the Corolla. I mean, she's a. And and again, I ain't got nothing against.
Pretty face,
but boy, that's a healthy woman. And then the fact that you request a love seat, you couldn't even sit in the office chair.
Yeah, man, hey,
you're not helping your case, baby. That's all I'm saying. I still love you.
And to all my big beautiful women though, let's start to wear clothes our size too.
Thank you.
Like I I know I can hear some of y'all now. What you mean? Wear some my size? Come on, man. Let's
just cover it up. I mean,
let's not go there, man.
I don't even know the proper names for all this stuff. You know,
like the altar tops, and stuff
the
like
altar,
like
the belly top, whatever they call it.
Bro, man, like listen, like let's just wear something that's a little bit. I mean, a little bit more outside. Yeah, man. Like I ain't telling you. I mean to put on. I mean the Missy Elliott.
Right,
the Missy Elliott
the
bag,
trash bag.
You know what I'm saying? But let's we could do better than what we doing, man. Like y'all know that stuff be extremely too small.
Right. I mean, come on, man. Like, okay, small. I'm like what, 6 foot, about 275. Well, ain't quite 275. Probably about 270. 6 foot 270. You know, I'm a big dude, but I'm not gonna. You're not gonna see me wearing tight jeans. Like, I ain't doing it. You know.
I ain't trying to show off my body that much.
I'm not wearing the nut huggers, man. I just can't do it, man.
Can't do it.
But just be presentable. That's all I'm saying. Hey, listen, we'll be right back after this. Stay tuned. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy, Church Boy, in the building, and I want to give you a formal invitation to join us every Saturday and every Wednesday, 6 in the morning. Get your day started right with Wake Up and Manifest. It is a Christian show, and we just get the day started right. Join us Saturday, 6 a.m., Wednesday, 6 a.m. Wake Up and Manifest. Hope to see you then. All right. We are back in the building. So let's get into it. We haven't done this segment in a minute, but it's called I Promise to Tell the Truth, the whole truth, so help me God. So listen, you want me to pick a question or you want to pick it? You want to pick it?
I pick one. Pick on one.
All right.
I got you. Let's see what we got here.
Let's see what we got. Hope it's a good one.
Have you ever felt out of your league in a relationship or otherwise?
Ooh.
Have you ever felt out of your league?
Ooh. You know, boy, I tell you,
Out
but
of my league. Have I ever felt out of my league? You talk well in a relationship or otherwise.
Yeah. So I guess that would be like, you know, maybe even in an event.
Yeah, at a job, something like that. Whew. Jeez, dog. Out of my league. I don't necessarily so with women because I don't approach women. I never really did. Like women always, the ones who found me interesting enough always kind of let me know that,
right.
You know what I mean, they was interested in, and that was, you know what I mean, usually the woman I was talking to. So I already kind of knew I was right in my league when it came down to relationships. Right. But there are situations though, you know what I mean, like I kind of mentioned to talking earlier. You know what I mean, like playing ball. You know what I mean, you know, going to get some of the best guys in the state and stuff. You know what I mean, there was this one guy. It was one of the biggest games of the year against a hometown rival, Edgewater. They had a 5-star recruit playing tackle by the name of Michael Brewster. The very first play, and we had a rule. Coach Anderson, my D-line coach, had a rule, bro. If you get pancaked on the first play, you get taken out for the rest of the game.
Ooh.
Now, granted, this wasn't the first play, but this was definitely the first drive. This is probably like play 3, first drive. How I knew this was going to be a fight was on that play. They ran a halfback draw. And when the quarterback said hike, boom, shoulders go up like he's about to pass the ball, I take off. Next thing you know, I'm looking, he getting ready to hand the ball off to the running back. So I plant my right foot, turn around, to take the running back. At that moment where I knew that I was in a situation that I might not been.
That's when I knew.
I messed up. You feel what I'm saying? Like, when I turned around, bro. Man, when I say, bro, that man hit me so hard, bro.
Word.
The first drive, bro, put me right on my keister. Made that boy highlight tape. But so that was one situation.
You said, wait.
Yeah, boy.
You said made his highlight tape.
Boy highlight tape. Yeah, man. I was definitely on that boy highlight tape when it came down to that. But that was one situation where I felt like, okay, I think I might be a little bit out of my league. Now, I mean, Jit might be a little bit too good for me to be playing up against like that. But of course. Get right though.
Yeah.
I had to get right. But when it came down to women out of my league, no, man, because the ones I did felt like that I didn't approach. I didn't even approach. So I never gave myself the situation to really feel like I was out of my league.
You know something, man? We was, and again, I just want to let everybody know. A lot of times, okay, so y'all are getting like an hour and a half of the show, if that. And a lot of times we don't put in about 2, 3,
we've been talking
4 hours for a minute, you know.
Been talking for a
and
minute.
So, you know, we was just having this conversation about the underdog. You know? Bruh, I've in a lot of instances felt like the underdog, which was kind of I love the adversity, the hunt. You know,
yeah, you a hunter though.
You know, and so it's like I've been in some situations. Like I'm thinking about this woman right now.
Out your league.
Oh, she was way out of my league.
But you was in the game though.
I was sitting on the bench, boy. I put myself in the game. This woman was so bad till, you know, you kind of like, I don't know. But she was bad, bro.
So so to you though, I mean, let me ask you this. What would make someone out of your league?
Well, for one, you know, I'm not the ugliest brother, okay, but I'm not front cover of the magazine fine either. She was front cover of the magazine fine. And so of course, you know, I didn't have the muscles, you know, don't even know what a muscle looked like. Ain't never had none. So except the ones I eat at the bar. So, you know, she was just man, she was fine. I mean, legs silky and everything. The whole nine. She was just bad. And so, I was looking at her and you know, I was just like, okay, I gotta do what I gotta do. So
shit, man, better than me. I would have been like, ooh, boy, she's fine.
It took a minute.
But that was a good look. Let me keep on moving.
It did take a minute, but we ended up seeing each other for a while, and it was nice. There have been some other times, I've been at different functions, because of the job that I work.
Yeah.
And I'm around millionaires, people who got money, very powerful people. And just being who I was at the time, definitely, felt out of my league. But I'm just that dude. I like the competition,
I did think of another time.
Yeah.
I was a child though. I was little. I wasn't a child. I was a young adult. But Family and Friends Day, I was the master of ceremony at church.
Oh, okay. You was the MC, bro?
Yeah, I was the MC. That year for the program. Oh no, or was it the Christmas program? It had to be Family and Friends Day or the Christmas. No, it was the Christmas program.
Okay.
Because I remember my sister was giving me some things that I could say.
Right.
You know what I mean, to help me out, keep the crowd into it and stuff like that. And I remember she was telling me I could say, you know what I mean, this is the season. Jesus the reasons for the season. And stuff like that. So that was another time where I felt like yeah, bro. I'm out of my league on this
I'm
one.
out of place on this
Yeah, but I was the master ceremony that year for that event. Oh man, now that I'm thinking about it, bro, that was.
Yeah, I know that had to be nerve wracking. But now see, see, I never would think that about you, because at least the B-Mac I know.
You see, I wasn't that B-Mac.
You're very engaging, and so I feel you on that because
I wasn't that engaging.
I'm the same way, man. I'm like people see me now or they hear me talk now, and they're just like, when I tell them I'm a very shy person, to this day, I am very shy, but I was very, very, very shy back then, and so people hear me now and see how I like joke around now and the whole nine, that they can't believe it.
Yeah.
But boy, I'm telling you, I was that dude that just.
See, my shyness only comes when I'm in an uncomfortable or unfamiliar setting.
Right.
Like if I'm comfortable, like bro, I'm not shy. You know what I mean? But now I'm more. I mean, I can. People take me not talking for being shy. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I just choose who I run my mouth with. Very, very careful.
Yeah. No, I feel you on that. I guess, man, just, like I was saying about the girl who was, man, she was so fine. She wasn't my wife, though. What's up, baby? And then just hanging around powerful people with money, I guess, man, throughout my life, I've gotten comfortable being uncomfortable, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've just really gotten comfortable being uncomfortable because I've always been kind of like, the only person that looked like me in the room or just out of my league or out of place. That's just been my life for a minute now. You know what I mean?
Well, I spent a lot of my recent years, past 5, 6, at the least. And kind of like outside of going to work, solitary confinement, bro.
Yeah. That boy said
solitary confinement, bro.
Lockdown,
bro. 4 walls, bro. I because South Carolina.
But to be comfortable though.
Man, listen. I've spent since I moved to South Carolina this year. Be 6 years. I can't believe I've been up here this long. Yeah, I've been up here for 6 years. Outside of going to work, bro. In the house. In the house, or not necessarily in the house. I will be like in my backyard, at home, in the backyard all day.
But is that what you want though?
For the most part.
Yeah.
I mean, for the most part.
See, and that's where I'm at with like
for the most part, I really don't care to really be too involved.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In a lot of stuff. Like, and I've yet to find my place in things that, I actually do enjoy being in.
Right.
On the outside of, come here to create, drop this hot fire.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Getting up all the smoke.
You know what I mean? With you, I really don't, like I say again, I don't really care to involve myself in a lot of different things.
I got you, man. I got you. I like my day. I put it like this. I don't like my day to be already spoken for.
Yeah.
That makes sense. You know what I mean? Like I want to have the option to just, if I want to chill, I'm going to chill.
Yeah.
If I want to just go out, sometimes I just go out and take a drive, man. It's just, I don't like for my day to, so that's why I don't get into a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a creator, I love to create. I like to chill. I'm a Muppet baby. I tell people that sometimes. And they're like, well, what is a Muppet Baby? I'm like, you never seen Muppet Babies? They go places in their mind that, and that's how I am. Like, I go so many places in my mind till it's just like, I don't like to have too much going on the outside.
Yeah, I hear you on that.
Yeah.
That'll be the only time I felt like those few times. But, like, I definitely haven't felt out. Well, I guess a little bit with my ex, but that was more of a financial thing. But,
I got you.
I really didn't really care. Because I made my own money.
Right.
I never really needed a ton of money. I always had enough money to take care of things I need to take care of. I would have been nice to have her bread, but
hey,
I
had her bread.
I had my own bread.
You had her bread too.
Nah, ain't no that one. She spent her bread.
You had her bread. She just ain't know it. It's the same way they have our bread, but we don't know it. Oh, you had it, but you didn't know it.
I ain't want it.
Oh, you had.
She tried to get to me. I ain't want it.
You tell that.
Hello. Man, I think that's the reason why she liked me so much, because I never wanted nothing from her. Never wanted nothing.
That is I'm gonna have to ask K Love that. When she come back. Do you have a problem with taking care of a man?
I believe most women ain't gonna want to do that. Most
I
women.
I don't know.
What you mean?
I don't know, because there's a lot of them out here now. I be hearing these stories, and I ain't talking about just one every 6 months or one that, man, I be hearing it all the time. A woman trying to, support their man, take care of their man, all this other stuff. And I'm like, well, where were you when I was growing up? Because it ain't been like that. But,
yeah, I still ain't seen it.
Yeah. Hey, listen, we'll be right back with the main G.T.O topic. Is AI really good for society? We'll be right back. Sneak peek, Black Window, coming soon.
Right. We had our own black stores.
We had our own black stores,
churches,
black
our own
black cities, all that.
If
Thriving.
anything, bro, we just want to be left alone.
Yeah. Well, and it was like, okay, so you oppress us all this time, and you tell us to be profitable or get up off your lazy butt. You got those racist people. I'm sure it ain't everybody, but you got your racist people who, black people just lazy. But every time we did it, what they do? They burn it down.
They talk about the master now. I hate to say it, but there's a lot of us that are lazy, so we do need to be better at that.
There are some,
but there are. It's what I feel like there are way more of us out here really thriving, trying to make something happen. Even for the ones who ain't even really quite there yet, but just in the process of making stuff happen. That's just faced with way more obstacles.
Yeah,
that's necessary in my opinion.
Yeah, but now let me ask you this though. Okay, so we will agree that there's some of us that are lazy.
Yeah.
I can respect that. I would say it's this generation, whether it be white, black, whatever. But we just gonna keep it with the black folks, black people.
Yeah.
I'll agree that some of us might be lazy nowadays. But let me ask you something. Mm-hmm. If you are constantly building your own, being profitable, and every time you build something up and you got it humming, somebody come in and destroy it.
Yeah.
How many more times are you going to put in the effort to build it back up to where, because you have this idea, no matter what I do, they're going to keep tearing it, keep setting it on fire, keep, and so when you hear the stories about how we did have all this stuff, how we had our own business, how we had our own houses, and every time we got good, here come this racist mob or these jealous folk that come burn it down. How much longer are you gonna say, you know what? When do you get to the point where you're just like, you know what? I'm done. I'm tired of trying. Oh Lord, I'm just telling you, boy. Hey, listen, we are back in the building. Oh man, good times, man. Sometimes you just have those moments where you reminisce a little bit and you just like, yeah.
That boy, hey, and a good thought. I just had to sit back and just like, no way, bro. I gotta let my boy have that moment right there. I don't want to interrupt what's going on now. But
I was thinking about K Love, man. She was like, because I asked her a question one time. She's like, I'm gonna speak my truth, bro. If I spoke my truth, man, I don't know if this world could handle if I spoke my truth.
Hey, man, you know what they say? Truth is a hard thing. To swallow, pause.
Yeah.
But a lot of people have a hard time like really dealing with the truth, man.
Yeah,
truth is again, I honestly do feel like a lot of people just don't want it.
They can't handle the truth.
It's some that people just don't want the truth.
Yeah,
it sounds good. It's like, oh yeah, I want the truth. That sounds so good.
Yeah. Just tell me the truth.
It'd be the farthest from what you want.
You think you know the truth.
Yeah, man.
But you have no idea. They say the truth will set you free. Amen. That is a true statement. It set you free and your money. And your peace.
For real.
And everything.
Definitely do that.
By the way, let me just ask you this question. Since we talk about truth. This once again is what we do best at G.T.O. This is a little freestyle right now. We're going to get into the main topic in a minute if we have time. But let me ask you this question. Could you handle the truth? A woman telling you the truth that you wasn't her best?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
You could?
Yes. Heck yeah.
No problem.
No problem.
Dang.
No, matter of fact, I asked the question only wanting to get that answer, because I know for a fact that ain't the best you ever had. I know for a fact. Lie to me. I asked you that just for you to lie to me.
Wait, so you have no problem with a woman saying,
what?
You say, hey babe,
listen, I already know.
Was that your best? Tyrone do this thing with his tongue, right? And so, but I mean, and then there isn't it quite, but you up there though. You up there.
Stop lying. I know I'm at the bottom of the barrel. Stop lying. See, there you go lying. I know I'm not.
Hey,
I know I ain't.
Boy, the truth hurt. Oh,
no,
Lord.
Truth. See, me personally.
See, you different, boy.
The truth don't hurt me none.
You are. Let me go into my other nationality. You are peculiar.
But no, that wouldn't hurt me at all. That I know I ain't. I know I'm not.
Yo.
I know I'm not.
Oh man. Oh goodness.
I already know probably the dude before me. You probably I be thinking I be thinking, brother, man, she probably thinking about the other dude while I'm doing my thing.
Man, come on, man.
Who?
You gotta lock that thing up, or you gotta state your stand your ground.
Hey, I try. That's all I can tell you. All I
Boy,
can
you
tell
stupid, boy.
you.
I tried to.
That's all I can tell you, bro. Is I try. But hey, it sometimes it be there, sometimes it don't.
Boy,
like
hey.
the almond joy.
What? Sometimes you feel like sometimes you
don't. You feel
Yo.
Hey, sometimes it be there, sometimes it don't, brother.
Hey, this is the Corner Boys, and we approve this message.
Step did approve, brother. But no, that wouldn't bother me at all, G. That wouldn't bother me. That is, bro, it's nothing. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
Hold on, pause. Wait a minute. So, for those that don't know, my boy B-Mac has been dealing with a slight little cold, which has caused him to, his voice to be a little,
for real,
down here a little bit. But he on this game now. He done perked up. Boy, I wish we had a camera in the studio right now. Hey,
listen, no, brother. When it comes down to the truth, literally, I want the truth. I want the cold hard truth, the brutal truth, like the kind of truth to where the regards of my feelings aren't there.
Right.
Like that's how I know I'm getting the truth, in my opinion. Now I could be wrong. You feel what I'm saying? Because somebody could easily just like people just tell me a lie just to hurt my feelings. But I want the kind of truth to where, like, you're not sugarcoating it. You're not downplaying no parts of it. You feel what I'm saying? Well, I know I got to tell him something he don't like, but if I say it this way, it won't really sound too bad. Or I won't also have to tell him that I also don't like this. And like, no.
But if it's the truth, it's the truth,
bro,
right?
That's why I said, bro, with me, tell me that. Because if that's the truth, now I can either make two choices. A, I can work on that. 2, I can just let you be. If the truth is, too much for me to be able to handle.
So they tell you the truth, but they don't tell it to you like raw. They just kind of, like you say, sugarcoat a little bit, bring you down easy.
That way.
You want them to rip the Band-Aid completely off,
Yeah, let's get to it. Let's get to it.
Yo.
So I can figure it. So I can, cause like without, cause I say it like this: if I'm not getting the cold hard truth, if I'm not getting that truth, then I can't help the situation that may be at hand.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Or I can only do, like, if it's, I'm trying to give an example. It really have to be something that don't leave no leeway. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna tell this part of the truth, but it's not the whole thing. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And the only reason why the whole truth doesn't come out may be because he may not like it. Or it could be,
I don't want to hurt him.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Or I may not know. Or sometimes in some cases, some people just can't find the proper words. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
No, just tell me how it is. Like, disregard the feeling. Just deliver what it is that need to be delivered. Leave it up to me to make the decision if this saying like, oh, man, this hurt my feelings, or the case may be. But that be the farthest from the truth to me. When people are like, oh man, truth hurt my feelings. Nah, it's the having to accept it, dude. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
I feel you.
If you had to, like, because what can also, the truth is I'm fat, right? What also could be true is I could say I'm skinny, but it may take me about 5 months, 6 months, 10 months before I can actually say that and it be true. You feel what I'm saying? But if no one's telling me like, damn, man, you putting on weight, brother.
You done fluffed up a little bit.
You feel what I'm saying?
Like,
bro,
you
like,
getting up there.
Wording it like that, it's gonna be kind of like, oh yeah, man, just eating good. You feel what I'm saying? But if I came and I stopped, and if I talk to myself here, and look, hey Brian, man, bro, you fat, bro.
So wait,
you need to stop, bro. Like whatever you doing, stop it. Whatever you consuming, stop it.
So they just like, okay, hey B, those pants look a little tighter. I'm like, oh yeah, I might have picked up a little something. Versus someone saying, God dang, boy,
that'll make you move, ain't it? That'll make you feel some way though, right?
Feel some type of way, okay?
Yeah, because somebody just going to tell you like, hey, look, man, you might could use a little bit more space in them pants.
Yeah.
Compared to like, God, hey, boy, that'll make you more inclined to want to know what, bro, I need to go lose some weight.
Looking like Kamala up in here, boy. You
feel what I'm saying? But like, it's like that kind of truth for me. Like, well, dang, bro, it's serious. Like, if someone, the more raw it is, pause, the more serious I take it.
So the fact that they're willing to just break your face like that
lets me know you love me.
Yeah. Truth hurts.
Love hurts.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Do you think...
If you're not hurting my feelings, bro, I don't think you care about me, bro. Because you allowed to me to say my feelings. If you to love me properly, you got to be unafraid to hurt my feelings. If you are afraid to hurt my feelings, I'm always thinking that you're just trying to preserve my feelings. I know I'm not doing everything right. I know I'm not perfect. You feel what I'm saying? Don't paint me out to be no perfect guy.
So you're like, don't take the time, or say like, don't be understanding. Just tell me what it is.
Tell me what it is.
I got you.
You feel what I'm saying? Like like tell me exactly what it is.
So with that being said, how many people you think are living a lie? Their life is just a lie.
A lot of them. I say 85%.
You think 85% of the people now,
if they can have it a different way, how they really want it to, it would be different. It won't be going the way it's going.
Well, not even that, but so you're saying, because you have a lot of people who you'll say, well, they're sugarcoating a little bit,
Well,
and they're not willing to. Well, you say you want it raw, right? And
yeah,
so
me, I do.
You want it raw, and so sometimes people reserve what they really want to say, maybe need to say, in order to spare your feelings. So you think 85% of the people right now are living their life is a lie?
What? Let me say this. Living a lie?
Yeah.
I can't say. I don't know. Because I don't know how one person is living. But I will say this. If you're not telling a person the whole truth, or if I would say this, if a person is more concerned about not hurting your feelings, then there's going to be far less truth in that. I would say that much. If you think about my feelings way more than trying to get me the truth, all of it, the whole truth is not going to be there. Because if the whole truth was there, it would hurt my feelings. So like you can't. And I was talking to a lady not too long ago, and there's a situation going on in her life to where someone needed to bring up a very tough subject to an individual.
Okay.
But they know the truth is going to hurt their feelings. But now they got to go about trying to have this clever way of addressing the problem that's at hand.
The difficult situation, right?
Because of someone's feelings. Yeah. Instead of just being able to say, it's crazy that, people will go through certain extents to avoid the truth, bro. When it's just so much easier to just just say the truth.
But I guess it's just at what cost, you know? Let's just take you out of it, because I think that's where the conflict comes in. So you want me to tell you the truth, the raw, unapologetic truth, but then in the process of telling you the truth, I lose you.
Well, you never had me. How do you lose? Like, listen to this. Tell me how this sounds.
Okay.
I lost my best friend because I told him the truth.
That sounds crazy, but it happens. It happens. Like, you know.
But if that's the case, then that's okay.
You know.
You didn't lose a friend by stealing from him. How often does that happen? You didn't lose your friend for scheming on him. How often does that happen? If I had to lose a friend from telling the truth, in my opinion, that wasn't my friend. In my opinion, if I lost you because I told you the truth, no, you're not my friend. I don't befriend nobody I can't tell the truth to. Why do I have somebody in my life to where I can't tell them the truth? Now, granted, I can't control how someone take my truth.
Okay, so that's and that's the issue. And see, that's where I think the
now I have zero control over that.
The raw part comes in, because you have some people who they may be able to handle the truth, but they can't handle the delivery of the truth.
I'm the exact opposite. I care very little, nothing about the delivery. And I think I have to thank my dad for that. Because my dad is not like no emotional guy. Like, he won't tell you how IS is. Matter of fact, I got that whole IS is. I mean, being concerned of your feelings, if you like it or whatever the case may be, that ain't even nothing to consider when it comes down to him telling you his truth. So it's like, if I hated my dad for the rest of my life because of the truth he told me, that's okay with me.
He cool with it.
He ain't do nothing.
Yeah. Even though he told it to you in the way, you know, people would say, well, you could have said it differently.
Yeah. I mean, I honestly, bro, and then people don't hate me. I don't like those people, bro, to be honest. Like, oh, you could have told me different. Like, I'm going to keep it a buck. Once a person made up in your mind that they don't like what you're saying, no matter how you say it, how you tell them. There's been times where I had to tell some people some tough truth. And I don't have no problem telling nobody the truth. If I can't tell you the truth, I won't say nothing to you at all. Now, I thought about this thing, but I'm like, how can I tell this person? Like, I vividly, and it took me a while to be able to address the situation. Just for me trying to think of a way to address it in a way that this person won't take no offense. Bro, it's been like 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. I finally thought I had the perfect way to be able to have a discussion with this young lady and be able to tell her the truth. I was called everything but the child of God by the time the end of that conversation. Now, what that had taught me was like, you know what, Brian, it really technically doesn't. I feel like people use that, oh, you could have said it different, like it's going to make them be able to receive what they don't want to hear.
Right.
Like, it's in this terms, I said in the terms for the people who mostly get things like this, you just sprinkling sugar on crap. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it's still crap at the end of the day. It's just got sugar on it. You don't like it. I mean, if I told you in a way that you could better reason. I mean, that you can tolerate it, you still don't like it, you still going to hate that. I'm telling you, dude.
True. And
so what?
I definitely understand that,
so
because
like, what's the point? Like, what would be the point if you still gonna hate what I'm telling you?
Yeah.
And I'm wrecking my own. Like, I'm the only one that's suffering at this point. 'Cause I'm like, I want to tell this person the truth, but I'm sitting here wrecking my brain on how can I do so without hurting this person's feelings.
Right.
Then come up with a way. I'm proud of this way because it took me time to come up with this to even much say it to you,
Right.
and to still, like, I just hurt myself for trying to tell somebody the truth.
Not only did you hurt yourself, but then you
lost a friend in the process.
You lost a friend, and then you tortured yourself for the
last 2 weeks.
Yeah. No, I get it. And
that delivery stuff is a scapegoat for people not wanting to accept the truth, in my opinion. And I mean, that's just my opinion.
I could definitely understand where you're coming from with that, because I've had to do that myself. And I've tried to
tell somebody they stink. How do you tell somebody they stink without hurting their feelings? How you tell somebody they breath smell like crap without hurting their feelings?
I don't know. I mean, it's different
how you do that. But if that's the truth, how do you do that?
Hand them a mint.
But once that mint dissolves, their breath still gonna stink. That's a temporary fix.
Well, I mean, just depending how stank it is. But the point is, even with that, handing them a mint, there have been people. Oh, so what you trying to say?
Yeah, I'm that person.
And they still get mad.
No, I do it jokingly though.
No, I feel you. I understand, but I'm talking about people who
It's
actually get mad. Like, oh, I know you ain't saying my breath stink. No, your breath stinking. It becomes a big thing.
But I will want somebody to say, like, again. That's why I'm different. Tell me my breath stink.
Right.
Tell me I stink.
Right.
That's not gonna hurt my feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if that's, but I appreciate put me on game. It got me instead of letting me walk around here.
Right. Polluting the air.
Give it to me raw. Pause.
Yeah, and like I even told, matter of fact, me and K Love had something like that. I said, hey, I ask her in a minute, hey, am I, let me know something. She come up and say, no, you good. I'm like, okay. Because I'd rather you tell me,
and
as a friend, versus
don't take 2 weeks to tell me the truth.
Yeah, versus
like if you
me walking around.
Like, if you noticed it, like, dang, like, what happens if somebody told you know what, you can accept it? Like, now, this is the other thing. Let's say it took me 2 weeks to come up with a way to tell somebody something that I think they like. I mean, that they can accept it. Now, they accept it. It's like, yeah, man, it took like 3 weeks to tell you that. So you trying to tell me I've been spending like this for 3 weeks?
It's a no-win situation.
You ain't tell me this 3 weeks ago. Man, I've been in this person's face. I've been trying to holler at, such and such. Man, you should have been told me that.
Yo, because it's kind of like, hey, them dudes, you sitting there, and I mean, let's just talk about it. You be talking to dudes, you see that girl with somebody else, right?
Yeah.
And you tell them, you thinking about telling them.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't tell them. They find out that
mm-hmm.
Bro, why you ain't tell me? Then you do tell them, nah, man, nah, you just hate, It's like a no-win situation.
Hey, I done been in quite a few no-win situations, man. Especially when I had a partner of mine. Yeah,
stay out my business.
We working. We all work. We work together at the group home. And he was interested in a young lady. Matter of fact, they was talking.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They was talking and stuff. And now we had a group home, so we have to do like activities and stuff with, the guys in the house and stuff. So we was playing Monopoly. And
my favorite game.
And make a long story longer, we was having conversations. Like the guys, the Monopoly's a long game.
Yeah.
The guys, the other players, they left. So I mean, we can wrap things up, set stuff up for the next shift to come in. So me and the young lady that a friend of mine is fun with, they've been talking together. We're rapping, we're just talking. Now there's some information that she's sharing with me. I don't know what's going on between y'all two. I don't know if y'all doing anything or if y'all practicing or whatever. But bruh, she ready. Me addressing that to him, bro.
Yo,
Like, bro, felt the way, like there's tension now in the house. But I'm like, bro, me and you, we cool. That it'll literally have to be like my brother.
yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah.
So, but okay, so who do you think is more accepting of the truth, men or women?
Man,
Men are more accepting of the truth.
yeah.
Think so?
And now this is my reason to why I feel like men are more accepting. So if the truth is something that's could be fixed, that ain't no problem for us because we can fix it. We want it. That's why I say I would much rather the truth, for the simple fact if it's something that if the truth is something that I could fix, or if the truth is something I could change. For an example, like me being fat, I could change it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, or my breath stink or something like that, I could change that.
Right.
If I'm bad at communicating, I could change that.
Well, if you can't change it,
You gotta give me some. Like what is something that I won't be able to change?
the fact that you're ugly. Not that he's ugly, people, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh, see, I mean that's somebody's opinion. You're right. I can't change that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what trying to change one's opinion is needless to do. I mean, it's not worth even much doing. As a matter of fact, it's a circle of why I feel like people lie, trying to not hurt somebody's feelings or change somebody's feelings or anything of that sort.
Right.
So if someone said, "Hey, Brian, you know what? You ugly," and that's that person's truth. Hey, cool, great. Like,
so what if it's more than just one person's truth?
I mean, that's fine.
I mean, let's
just
be honest. There are some unattractive people out there.
Yeah, and I mean, and I am one of those people to somebody. Like, that's just the truth. Like, that's the truth. I am unattractive to people, no matter how handsome I may feel like I am, or what the case may be. But there are some people who will look at me and be like, "Oh, that boy is atrocious." You feel what I'm saying?
I also think men handle it a little better because I just feel like we have to. I mean, we can't really fake the funk on a lot of stuff. We just can't, you know. If there's some, I say, like with the ugly thing, men are perfectly fine understanding that they may not be the most attractive thing in there. Versus, my opinion, a woman who you tell them,
there are no ugly women if you talk to a woman.
Right. But then even with that, so their mindset is one, but then you have all this other stuff you can put on, take off to cover up the truth that, you ain't there. So I just feel like men, we usually have to deal with the truth a little bit more than women.
Again, because nobody, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why. I'm gonna tell you my reason why. It's a one full circle, bro. People are less to care about a man's feelings than a woman's feelings.
Yo, and that's true. Now that's true.
You feel what I'm saying?
If you want to talk about truth, that is true.
So that's why it ain't no problem for a man to hear the truth. Because they ain't caring about our feelings like that.
At all.
That's why they want it, and they hope the truth hurt. You feel what I'm saying? That's why when you said, oh, you nothing, you this, you that, and they said in such an aggressive and convincing way.
Dude be like, all right.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah.
Really, that's
you this, you that, and at the end of the day, it's like, even if it's the truth, like I say again, it's those things are being said without the consideration of a person's feelings. Right. And I feel like that is so backwards. I really do. I feel like, don't consider my feelings or only think about my feelings when you telling me the truth and hope it brings me pain and sorrow. But when you think about bringing me happiness and joy, you want to tell me a lie. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so let me back up, because you were saying you want the raw, unfiltered truth.
Yes.
And so it sounded like you were saying, consider my feelings.
You don't have to consider my feelings at all.
At all. Okay.
No, just tell me the truth. I don't want don't consider my feelings. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like, and it, like I say again, since it's so easy to want to revolt to the truth to try to hurt my feelings. Tell me the truth.
Got you. So what you're saying is people are quick to give you the truth when they trying to hurt you.
Your feelings, but you won't
tell the
lie.
truth when I need to know the truth. I got you. I feel you, bro. Okay,
I'm
with you now. Because that last part kind of twisted me. I was like, well, I thought he didn't. He wanted the truth.
No,
but I got you now.
No.
Just tell the truth all the time.
All the time. Rather if it's make me feel
when
good.
When you're trying to use it as a weapon or whether you love me. Tell me the truth.
Because a lot of time, most people only trying to tell the truth when they want to hurt somebody.
I feel you.
You feel what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Oh, that's why I ain't never liked your food in the first place. Well, why you ain't say that when you first met me? Why you want to use, now we about to go through divorce. Oh, your thing small and I ain't never liked you and all this. Now you tell
you wasn't that good in bed, no way.
Now all of this truth is coming out. Where was all of this at the beginning?
You smell like cheese, You feel
what I'm saying? Well, you must love a cheese smelling brother.
Okay.
Or a cheese smelling woman.
You like grilled cheese then, okay.
You feel what I'm saying? Don't make it seem like it's a problem now. Or you think now you can hurt my feelings by telling me some truths.
So now that I'm broke, now you got all these truths to justify why you trying. Yeah, I got you.
Oh, I love you. Oh, you the best man I ever had. Now, all of that, all them lies. What I just said told you, I know I'm not the best you ever had, because Tom from down the street had you. I heard you calling his name. I'm sorry, you Brian. You know what I'm saying? So
that's why you started calling me Bay all the time, because you couldn't remember my name while we was.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, bro,
that's an old pimp secret. Yeah.
But no, so yeah, don't consider my feelings when it comes down to telling me the truth.
We have went all around the world with that. Once we ended back right where we were. You know,
but now we about to talk about is AI.
Guess what? The AI thing, we gonna say that for another time, because we are at an hour and a half.
Bro, what?
An hour and a half. GTO topic of the day: can you handle the truth? Hope that you enjoyed the talk. And
that's dope.
yeah,
I ain't gonna even lie. That is dope.
Yo, that's how we do. That's how
dope.
we do. We just that good at it. You wanna know why? Because we them
corner
corner boys. Hey, we'll be back right after this with the closing remarks. All right, we are, man.
Back like we never left.
Back like we never left, man. If I was a smoker, I'd be pulling it out right about now.
Hey, y'all, well, my boy low key spoke. This was about the third, fourth episode. That boy that brought up the weed.
Hey, you know,
that boy Steven A.
Do a little something, boy. Hey, I ain't gonna front, boy. Blacks was my thing, man. I used to love smoking blacks. You know, calm my nerves. You know?
We all have our vices, brother.
Yeah, I didn't do the weed too much. I got with it a little bit, but not a lot.
How Stephen A. said it.
Yeah. The only thing about it was, you know, at the time I was making so many moves, I was like, at any day I might have a drug test, and back then people wasn't cool with it like they are now. So, you know, I had to stay sober, and you know,
it's a better way to live anyway, to be honest.
Yeah, it is, man. For the most part. And still there are some days I feel like, look, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. We grown and throw it off, man. You know, I believe in God.
Bro,
I have a relationship
about a
with
person
God.
who do smoke though, man.
You know, and so like all that. But there are some days I be like, boy, if I just knew somebody that could, boy, hey, you know, I be feeling like saying, Lord, I'm gonna holler at you tomorrow. You know? I'm just being honest, you know,
I feel
you know, I'm living in my truth. I mean, so, because it be some days it just seem like I can calm down a lot faster with, you know, the blunt in my hand.
Yeah, hey, same here, brother.
Yeah. But anyway, hey, let's just get into the closing remarks, man. So, I didn't get to do this during the main topic because the main topic just kind of flowed into the main topic. Wasn't supposed to be the main topic on the day, so I'll just do it for old time's sake. B-Mac, take it away.
To be able to, and I'm gonna take a second to speak to the men.
For sure.
To take the time, guys, you know, to be truthful with anybody, loved one, friend, co-worker. If no one else gave you any kind of recognition from, you know, the effort that it took to be able to share some information, especially like we talked about in the show,
right?
Information that could hurt someone's feelings. I'm telling you, not alone, brother, and that I commend you for doing so.
That's what's up.
Taking the time, you know what I mean, really to gather your thoughts, you know what I mean, your emotions, and have them in their proper place to be able to share something that's you and that person that you're about to tell know is going to be a tough situation.
Tough talk, yeah.
Like, listen, like, I just don't think the awareness is really there when it comes down to men and being able to tell the truth.
Right.
And a lot of times, you know, kind of speaking to myself, there's been situations and times where it took me a while, like I shared in the episode, like it takes a lot, I mean, to be able to develop the courage, you know, to do something that you know that's gonna hurt somebody that you love, bro.
Right.
Like, you know, this is gonna be a comfortable conversation of a situation, but it's due to the feelings that's gonna be involved in it. So don't allow those feelings and the uncertainties of how a person is going to respond sway you from being able to tell the truth, because it's going to want to. You not knowing if this person is going to respond in a acceptive way, or if this person is going to maybe want to end a relationship or friendship. Like, don't allow that to deter you from your truth. You know what I'm saying? Or expressing the truth or telling the truth. You know, so that's my closing remarks about not mean the truth. And guys, you know, definitely don't shy away from it. And ladies, be more accepting of it, because you don't know. I'm telling you, ladies, you all don't know how difficult it is for a man to tell you something he knows you're not going to want to hear. And if he does tell you that, please respond in a way that's not going to make that man not want to ever tell you that again.
Right.
So that's my advice to you, ladies, fellas. If you're not telling the truth, definitely start. Y'all lying sons of guns. And for the ones who are telling the truth, man, keep standing on that. Keep standing on the truth.
How you say, 10 toes down, bro?
Stand on all 10 of them, man.
Hey.
And if you know what I mean, you're an amputee and you only got 8, stand on those. You feel
Come
me?
on, Kunta. Hey, this has been G.T.O. Grown and Throwed Off. Subscribe to us. All right. We'll talk to you later. Peace.
Later.